Unless they're very lucky, most businesses will at some point need to take out a bank loan or HP agreement to finance working capital, or perhaps to buy an asset such as a car or plant and machinery. This tutorial shows how to set up the necessary transactions in Kashflow for a fixed interest loan so that everything is handled automatically. Before inputting any data into Kashflow, it's worth spending a few minutes entering the loan details into a spreadsheet to check that everything balances. In this example, I've set up a £15,000 loan over 3 years. The bank are charging £2,208 interest and a £100 fee, which works out at £64 per month. The first repayment is £480.98, followed by 35 payments of £480.78. My primary concern is that the loan plus the interest exactly equals the sum of the monthly repayments. Here I've put the costs and repayments into a table with a reducing balance column on the right hand side. Starting with the opening balance of £15,000, I add the monthly interest, then deduct the repayment, reducing the outstanding balance by £416 at the end of month 1. I replicate this over the period of the loan, and at the end the balance should be nil. Finally, I add up the interest and payment columns and check the totals agree with my summary. I'm now going to set up the loan in Kashflow, so I click on the Bank tab, and at the bottom left of the screen click on Add New Bank Account. I now need to give the new account a name, such as Fast Finance Loan Account. If needs be, I can alter the start date of the loan, but otherwise I can ignore the other boxes, scroll to the bottom and click Update. Now I'm ready to enter the loan. I click on the Bank tab and then Transfer Money Between Accounts. I enter the date the loan was credited to the account, then the amount, in this example £15,000. The money is coming from the Fast Finance to the current account, then under Comment I'm going to put Loan Account Opening Balance. Here I have a potential problem. Although the money is showing in the current account, the Fast Finance loan account balance is 0. However, if I open up the account and scroll down, the loan is quite clearly there. The mistake I've made is setting the loan start date before the bank opening date. I can correct this quite easily by editing the opening date of the bank account. That's now sorted and the loan balance is correct. Next, I want to set up the standing order repayment. I click on the Bank tab and then Repeat Transactions. I want the money to come out of the current account, so I click on Add Repeating to the right. Select Money Out, enter the amount involved, and to type, choose Fast Finance Loan Account, and in the comment box I can put Fast Finance Loan Repayment. Scrolling down to Settings, I select the number of payments, in this case 36, and on the right the frequency. Then I set the repayment date and click on Add Repeating Transactions. Finally, I need to set up the interest element of the loan. I click on Bank and Repeat Transactions again, but this time look for the Fast Finance Loan Account and click on Add Repeating Transaction. The interest is being paid out of this account, so I select Money Out, enter the monthly amount, and under Type, select Interest Paid. In the comment box, I enter Fast Finance Interest. Moving down to Settings, I set up exactly the same parameters as I did for the repayments. I click on Add Repeating Transaction, and Kashflow will now process all my postings until the loan is repaid. Once the first payment has gone through, it's worth checking that everything has happened as it should. In the current account, I look for the loan repayment, and in the bank loan account, I expect to see 2 entries, the bank repayment and the interest element charged to the profit and loss. You'll notice that when I set up the loan repayment, there was no option to vary it, though in most cases the first or last payment will be a bit different from the rest. The easiest way around this is to let the transfer happen, then go into the bank account and edit the transaction involved. This won't affect any of the future transactions I've set up. If you have any comments on this tutorial, or if there's a subject you'd like covered, please submit to support@kashflow.co.uk.